What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. It's been a weird almost 2 months since we last had a Boruto chapter, and in that time I thought we would have had some directions in terms of where the story was heading. Since June's chapter, we had an announcement for Jump Festa Carnival in July, and I thought a new game or movie would be announced, or best case scenario some sort of arc planned around code, but instead nothing happened besides the current Himawari and Kawaki arc being announced, which if I'm being honest, I have no expectations or bias towards the arc, and I see it as a chance to give character development to Kawaki, Himawari, and the rest of the cast. I think this month's chapter will be important for the series as a whole, because number one, why did the manga go on a hiatus? I've also seen some comments that it was to do promotional work for the 20-year and Naruto anniversary being on TV. I've also read comments that said that they're preparing for time skip. I don't know which version is the truth, and I understand that at the end of the day, Kishimoto, Ikimoto, and everyone involved with the series are human beings in the end, and have their own lives and situations which come first before work. But besides that, it still feels like this series doesn't know where it wants to go. I think the Boruto series has the potential of being a great story and a good example of what a sequel can be like. But in my opinion, I think a lot more can be done in terms of the anime and manga continuity. Since it's looking like the manga won't change its monthly release, the anime should be creating arcs that complement the gaps between the manga rather than arcs that come across as fillers and don't really serve the plot in the long run, a la the Funato arc, which in the end got rid of characters that were probably never going to make it to the manga anyways, such as Kagura. I'm hoping this month's chapter will be different from the ones released before, maybe a couple of more pages than the usual 40 something that we get, and since we should be starting a new arc, maybe move away from the Eida, Code, Daemon plotline for a bit and focus back on Boruto, who hasn't been doing much since he returned from his quote-unquote death way back in February. Maybe play on his new powers and that Momoshiki prophecy. If I remember correctly, this should be the first time that Boruto and Kawaki are face to face after the whole donut incident. Will it be awkward between them? Does Kawaki still feel a certain way? I know Boruto and Naruto didn't hold any grudges, so I say all that to say this month's chapter has the potential to start something new and push the story to the next level. It's kinda strange that we don't get any information or interviews from the people behind the series like Ikimoto or Kishimoto. It makes me wonder if there's something else going on in the background, or is it still business as usual? I'm gonna end it on this note. For a series like Boruto to not have a new movie or game during its 6th year on air is wild, and I'm starting to think that possible movie ideas are being added to the anime rather than being a separate movie, such as the Urashiki time travel arc, the Funato arc, and the current Himawari and Kawaki arc. If you think about it, if these arcs were made into a movie, it would be a really dope concept, especially the Funato arc with Kagura and Ikidai, and it wouldn't have come across badly like it did with the anime. What are your expectations, guys, for this month's chapter? What are your thoughts on the direction of the story? Please share your thoughts and opinions, leave a like and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.